Now, dreads themselves don't make your head itch, but there may be several reasons that are tied to having dreads to why someone might have some itchiness. In the beginning of your journey, it is commonplace to have some days of itchiness because think about it, your hair's learning this new complex system of intertwining and locking. And so on the scalp, there will be some pulling which can lead to a little bit of itching. But when your hair starts to grow and you're a couple of months in, the itching should slow down or rather stop completely. At this point, your dreads really shouldn't be itching that much. So why are my freeform locks itchy? What's up guys? It's your boy, DOMI boy, back with another freeform lock update, and I'm gonna let y'all in on a bit of a secret, guys. I've been itchy. And based on the messages I've been getting from y'all out in the Congo Famila, I know y'all have been itchy too. Either it just so happens to be a coincidence, or we've been fucking around with the same pillow. If I catch any of y'all filthy get with my pillow? Baby, no! I'ma have to kill you. Any of y'all motherfuckers just get with a nigga's pillow. It's only right, ain't it? I mean, y'all niggas got me f***ed up. Pray! Baby, no! For the motherfucker. Oh, he's not worth it! Bitch, shut the fuck up. Tell Lord Jesus in heaven above. Baby, no! To pray for a nigga. It absolutely blows my mind how a man can come into another man's home and break it. What if I was to do this to yours? Baby, no! Come into another man's home and defile his pillow. Putting my life on the line for this country. God. Only to come home. Baby, nothing happened. The battle of today. Nothing happened. Is won with love. Oh my God. And baby, I love you. I love you. I trust you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you and I'm sorry to people out there. But take this as a warning. God knows no fury worse than a man with Congo locks. I started this journey back with my first crown in 2016. I don't remember ever having this be an issue, nor did I grow out my locks to be constantly looking over my shoulders whenever I needed to scratch an itch. I knew when it came to my first crown, this newfound itchiness that I was experiencing could only boil down to 4 big reasons. Reason number 1, a lack of stimulation. No. Not that kind of stimulation. You stay right there, but I mean this stimulation. Now, when you don't have dreads, you tend to wash and brush your hair just about every day. And when you're washing and you're brushing your hair, it helps your scalp get rid of those old skin cells that have built up. And so the new skin cells that lay underneath can come in and replace them. When people grow dreads, they tend to cut back on how often they're washing their hair and they stop brushing their hair altogether. Now that's when all those dead skin cells or the dandruff begin to build up. The trick is to be sure that you're getting handsy in the shower. When you wash your head, get your scalp to work, extra work. Oh my God, this feels so good. Massaging the scalp during your shower helps the skin exfoliate, and once you have a decent washing schedule, maybe you're washing every Thursday or every Sunday, you stick with it, your scalp will adjust and it'll stay happy. Here's a freeform tip for you. That daily stimulation that you lose because you're not brushing your hair every single day could also be replaced. You can use a simple hair pick. Just make sure the pins aren't sharp. Simply glide the pins across your scalp. You can even get one of those scalp massager tools, but just make sure you get in the habit of doing this maybe each morning or every other morning. The stimulation that you put on your scalp will also help to bring blood to the surface of the scalp, helps to promote thick, healthy hair, and may even make your hair grow faster. Now in the early stages of having locks, you can do this too, but be a little more delicate when you're getting handsy. Not only is it amazing for the crown, but a decent scalp massage can make you feel especially since the scalp under your dreads probably have never been touched and they really miss it. Reason number 2 is washing frequency. Most people are used to their hair getting oily if it needs to be washed. You see it get oily and then you go ahead and you wash it. If you really want to find out if dreads need a wash, you got to go down to the roots. All the sweating you do happens down here. All the trapped dead skin cells even the good stuff like your natural hair oil, it all stops about there. Which means the hair at the top's not really getting too filthy, nor getting that much natural moisturizing, but more on moisturizing in another video. Normally when you comb or you're brushing your hair, remember you carry the oil that grows from your scalp throughout the hair, and you also remove the dead skin cells. But dreads are not combed, so it's up to the washing to take care of those dead skin cells. If you don't wash regularly, they build up and make your head itch. Easy to lose track of when you need to wash since you can't really see it. You know, most people look at their hair, they see it's oily and it's acute. Not washing enough is way more common than somebody overwashing. But needless to say, overwashing can still be a problem. People who tend to have very dry scalps to begin with are most likely to have a problem when it comes to overwashing. Overwashing can be annoying because you simply just can't not wash your hair. The trick is to make sure you just space out your washes, making sure you're washing well and consistently, and again, building out those days between that and your next wash. The time away from a wash allows those natural oils to continue to come back, and also when you wash, you're getting rid of at least those dead skin cells. Here's another freeform tip. When you have your shampoo or whatever soap you're using, make sure you're using 1 part soap to 2 parts water. And so when you do this to the shampoo, at least you're cutting back on how harsh that shampoo is. It's still gonna get rid of the dirt. It's gonna ensure that you're keeping those natural hair oils where they should be. Now I did all of this, but I was still experiencing the itch. That's when I caught a glimpse of myself hopping out the shower one day. Now when I washed my hair, I did all the right things. I wash often, I wash on frequency, I gives my scalp the massages it needs. But one thing I forgot about, especially for those of you who have Congo locks or plan to have Congo locks, I forgot how time consuming it can be to get all of that soap residue rinsed from your hair. So the number 4 reason that may lead to your scalp being itchy, soap residue. When hair is dreaded and locked up, or even in braids, it's hard to rinse out all that soap well. Coarse, dense hair tends to hold soap residue. This can be caused by not rinsing properly or not rinsing throughout your hair enough, or by simply using the wrong soap or shampoo. Soap that leaves residue on the scalp not only slows down the dreading process, but it can cause the itch. Using a soap or shampoo that's residue free is a huge help. Also making sure that you're diluting it and making sure that you take the time to wash the soap out from your maturing locks. I've talked about this in many videos. I've been using Dr. Bronner's residue free soap. It's just what I know top of mind. The thing is, any soap can cause itching if you leave it in your dreads. If you guys can recommend me some brand names or some soaps that I should try out, some shampoos that I should try out in my next wash, leave them in the comments below. I want to try some new things, you know? If you're starting to have locks, those little baby locks are starting to mature, the next time you wash, you go ahead and you stimulate the scalp. When you're rinsing, make sure you squeeze the dreads to get all that water and shampoo out. I do have a video coming up where I'm talking specifically about how I've changed my washing routine now that my locks are starting to mature. Thankfully, I found out my problem. I just forgot to adjust my technique now that my locks are starting to mature. And hopefully if you're out there and experiencing some weird itching, one of these solutions will help you. It's your boy, DOMI boy. And what's he sipping on? Lil kombucha. You know what I'm saying? Lil kombucha. Making sure I get my probiotics. And I'll see you at the next one. The next one that you probably want to look at is probably this one right here, to be honest with you, because you probably like that. But if you don't want to check that out, if you've already seen it, you can check out this one right here. Or subscribe, you can do that too. Join the Famila.